looking at getting braces.
This is something that I think should be done in your teens, like that, and then it should be done when you're a kid. Just get it over with. And so I'm a little disappointed that it didn't get done then.
All right, guys, so look at the screen as she puts this thing in Greg's mouth. It literally takes a live picture of his teeth. How do you feel about this process so far, babe?
I don't know. We'll talk to you.
The orthodontist?
So it is a compliance-based approach. So, at least 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
What kind of time frame?
We're going to be in for a couple of years.
What's up, perfectly blended family? How is everyone doing? All right, guys, we're just gonna get right into it. So we're looking at getting braces. So it's a kind of scary and exciting time because we're just so new to the process. We don't know exactly what we're looking at, how it's going to be done. So in moving in a direction with advanced technology, orthodontics is done differently. I had an appointment this morning. Guys, so the left is currently how my teeth are and the right is an AI generated image of how they will look after I get braces. Kind of looks the same, but she said it will look a little bit different because this is obviously AI, not a real person. And I'm gonna say I'm blown away. I went to Davis Orthodontics, and I'm gonna get into it in a bit because Greg has his appointment in like 10 minutes. So you guys are gonna see like the whole process and get an idea of what I went through. But it's like pretty cool stuff. Anyways, so why am I getting braces? A lot of people have told me like, Chantel, your teeth look so good.
Your teeth are beautiful.
My teeth are beautiful, but this is why I'm getting braces. I have a little bit of a flare. So
Is that what they call it or what you call it?
They called it something else too, but anyways, it's a little bit of a flare, like a tiny little overbite. And I used to suck my tongue when I was younger. I used to have a blanket and I used to suck my tongue. As a matter of fact, when I had sleepovers with my friends, they'd be like, oh, I could hear you like going like this. Because I used to like literally suck my tongue, and it has like a little like compartment up there where my tongue sits now, and I feel like that contributed to pushing my teeth out. But anyways, guys, I just want the flare to be gone, my teeth to rest, like come down straight, like sorry, not straight, but like come in a little bit more. And that's why I'm getting braces. Now, the other two family members that are looking at getting braces is Gregory and his twin Jasmine. So as you guys can see on camera, they have crooked teeth, they have crowding, and we always talked about it, Greg and I, not for Jasmine, but at least Greg and I always talked about, like, you know what, would you ever consider getting braces? Greg has mentioned it in earlier vlogs that when he was younger, he was supposed to go through with orthodontic treatment. Life happened and he didn't get it, but you know what? God is good because we're looking into it now. How do you feel, babe?
Honestly, we're too old for this.
No, you're not old. Stop saying stuff like that.
This is something that I think should be done in your teens, like that, and then it should be done when you're a kid. Just get it over with. And so I'm a little disappointed that it didn't get done then. So at the age I'm at now, I'm like, I do not want braces. But I do want my teeth to be fixed. Like, I get a cleaning every 3 months because my teeth are so crooked and crowded.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to clean them properly through just regular brushing and flossing. So I have to, like, I would like my teeth to be healthier, and it would be easier to maintain that with, orthodontic correction.
Right.
So I'm looking into it anyway. We'll see what he says.
Yes. So basically, when you call to make an appointment to come in for a consultation, and then they send you an email. Guys, listen to this email. Dear Chantel, welcome to Davis Orthodontics. We're excited to teach you about the unique ways we treat our patients. We use technology to show you what your teeth will look like at the end of treatment. That's what got me. So Greg has his appointment now. Let's see what's up.
Third floor.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So Greg just signed in, and now we're waiting for the lady to come take images of your teeth.
What's that?
What's what?
It's in the freezer. Oh, if you had work done, you get a treat.
Oh, guys, look at this. Yeah, I'm like sitting right beside it. Can I see that? Nice.
A few moments later.
All right, so we're gonna start with Greg's scans.
Hey, Stephanie, any x-rays? Just
All right, guys, so look at the screen as she puts this thing in Greg's mouth. It literally takes a live picture of his teeth. All right, so she's showing Greg the bottom.
if you see the blue spot, means that it has to be scanned a little more.
How does that look, Greg? Does that look like your teeth?
I guess so. I don't see the one out anymore.
So Greg has to
Yes,
take
I
out
did.
his
Yes, I did.
earrings just because he's gonna get x-rays.
There you go. And we're just gonna turn this around and look at it from all angles. And the reason that I know we have a deep bite too that helps us is the heat map. And in ortho, our main focus is getting all of the forces off of the front teeth and moving them to the back to the molars. I can still floss
Why can't my
under
teeth
it.
just be?
We might need some extractions. I don't know. I'm gonna go find that out. It's just not that smart a technology. And to close the space, look what it ended up doing to the distance
Okay.
and the midlines, is what I said. It did shift everything, right? So this is not accurate, but he'll mess around with it in front of you to show you what
So cool though.
the outcome really could be and how to get there.
That looks so cool though, right? babe?
A few minutes later.
Can I get rainbows?
Greg's looking at the braces. So, how do you feel about this process so far, babe?
I don't know. We'll talk to you.
The orthodontist? It's crazy.
At least, like, they don't stand out.
Yes. See, that's the ones I'm going with, the ceramic guys, as opposed to these ones. Jasmine will like these because she can do like colors and patterns with the braces.
Do you actually want that?
Yeah. I like Greg, I too want the ceramic ones, the clear ones, just to make it a little less noticeable. But yeah.
Because, yeah, as I'm talking, I don't even think you would see it because
Yeah.
it's sort of above the...
Exactly. And then Greg was concerned, you guys were like seeing this a little earlier, about the retainer at the back. But she's saying this is necessary because it holds your teeth in place. Because as we age, teeth shift. And I know that for sure because when I was younger, like, my teeth are generally straight, but these bottom teeth, I noticed this one is overlapping, like a slight bit. But it never used to do that. So what the treatment coordinator is saying is actually a fact. Like, as you get older, teeth shift. At the end, we just want really nice
But
teeth.
can't I just get something like I sleep with?
Like Invisalign?
No.
Well, you need to wear Invisalign
Like-
all the time.
Like,
but
I thought that's like a normal thing. Kids, when they get braces, they would sleep with a retainer, and that was just normal. And that's so during the time you're sleeping, you would hold them in place, and then versus having something permanent.
she said, like, the Invisalign, when she was talking to me earlier, you need it in for 22 hours a day. So you only take it out to eat and brush your teeth. So we only sleep for...
Yeah, but that's in the process of correcting. Once it's corrected,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Something. Maybe you can ask him. Because you're saying once the treatment is done, what can I put? I don't want a permanent retainer. Anyways, let's see what the orthodontist has to say.
5 minutes later.
One of the things I notice when I'm talking, especially when it's like on camera,
Oh,
is that these teeth like sit low.
the two front teeth traditionally are supposed to be a little bit longer than the two side teeth, but the intent is that the front two teeth would be in line with each other. The two side teeth would be slightly up compared to the two front teeth.
But that is possible.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, Greg is happy
Yeah.
that he can do Invisalign. It's so much work. Because you gotta take them out.
Take them out for eating, brushing, and
Flossing.
flossing, and you got to put them back in afterwards. So it is a compliance based approach. So at least 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
What kind of time frame?
We're going to be in for a couple of years.
5 minutes later.
Lobby.
So how was that, babe?
Well, I'm happy that Invisalign is an option.
Yes, you're lucky. Yeah. The thing is, for me with Invisalign, it's just keeping your teeth clean, because I have seen people, and guys, you know what? Comment down below if you notice this too with people that wear Invisalign. No shame on you guys or anything like that. I've seen people have it because they have like little residue in the tray. I guess it's when they go to rinse their mouth after eating or whatever. There's just a little bit of residue, and then I notice, I'm like, oh, they have Invisalign. I prefer not to have that. I don't mind putting the braces on for a little bit. Greg's like, no.
Yeah, I was a little reluctant because I'm like, I don't want the whole train track thing. Come on. And then they have the ceramics, which are much less noticeable. You can see the wire, but the wire sits above your lip line, so you don't really see them unless it's like a hard smile.
Yeah.
And then it's just the wire, which is, yeah, when you look at the train track classic style versus the ceramic style, it's a pretty big difference. But then Invisalign,
I know.
it's
Nothing.
almost not noticeable.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, you know, because you get what you want either way. Straight teeth and the treatment plan, the Invisalign. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, we're going to pick up the kids now. So we're going to end the vlog here. We're pretty excited about this journey, and we're going to keep you guys updated. Jasmine does have an appointment in a few weeks, so we'll be back at Davis Orthodontics in the Durham region. If you guys are considering orthodontic treatment, please check them out. They, you know what, so far, like, so good. Anyways, guys, on that note, we are going to end the vlog here today. But before we do, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell up there, because we don't want you to miss a thing. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.